It's gonna be a shaky live. If this one goes down, it'll be on Florida Man account 16. I just got to log into it. It might do the age verification. So if anyone else has an account, let me know. So report away, everybody. It's a surprise topic again. Everybody share it out. It is going to be outrage content in its finest form. Hey Shree, hey Jen, hey Pearly. Hey Stark. Hey people are garbage. Right, I'm only 10 minutes late this time, which is really on time for me. Hey group suck. Hey Melissa. Hey Bush. How is everybody doing today? Who can guess what the topic is? Or who the topic is? Hey Rim. Hey Nelson. I'm doing good, Rim. How you doing? Hey Monster. Everybody else is clueless too. I didn't tell anybody. I told one person, but they're not going to tell anybody. Hey, Positive. Mallet cheese and OG. Mallet cheese is pretty good. I don't know if anybody saw it today, but I did make a calorie. I did make calorie today. There's been a lot of people who's been a topic. She finally touched grass, and she ate that too. Get your heart maze. Do the populars. Especially when I get started. Tap the screen. Do all the good viewer stuff. I know that's not nice, but Mallory's not nice either. Plus, I said I was honest, not nice. Zero people screenshot Spilled's comment of Florida Man, that's not nice, because they'll never show that. Hey, Justina. Hey, Mama Jax. So, if we notice who everybody covers, you notice how most people cover people who just hurt their feelings and are mad at them? Like, what harm is any of the people that Mallory's covering doing to anybody? Aren't they being more defensive? I'm doing good, Mama Jax. How are you? Hey, Mama Hook. But notice people who are covering people who are actually doing harm to somebody or a group of people, or enabling people to be the worst versions of themselves. Hey, how are you? Sassy Potato, the OG. You are in my live, and it is a surprise topic again on people who are shit. Yesterday, we covered Scam Slam and Scammy Claus being pedophile sympathizers, and the fight that they put up to defend people who harm children. Right before that, I covered Pastor Petty and his child abuse conviction, where he's still on probation for it to this day, where he starved his dog to death and got dishonorably discharged from the military. And today, we're going to cover Cash App. And the way people get scammed using Cash App. See these transactions here. We know OG conned Farrah out of a bunch of money. We know that because, well, I've shown proof, and everyone else has just not. Gas hospital nails. I bought gas hospital nails. I don't know what those are, but whatever they were $250 some odd dollars. We do have a special guest today. They will be taking a box. Well, kind of. They're more of a unwilling participant than a special guest. And it's going to be Pastor Petty giving the intro here.
Remember, hold on, let me tell you something. This the person you said was up in that box, right? So I'm gonna be skeptical when you hear the words that come out of his mouth. I'm gonna let you hear it. Some of you is your first time hearing it. I'm gonna be skeptical until it happen. Because I know they talk on the back end, and I know this person say things like this. So let's take a listen.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
I know some of y'all heard some folks say.
Wait. Somebody said, is there any intercept accounts for Jeff? Is anybody willing to take that on?
Teach some folks how to scam.
And if you are, just keep quiet and just do it. Just be the lone wolf.
Now it's 3 minutes. Just won't get the whole 3 minutes. I ain't supposed to skip nothing.
Let them know and we'll move on from that.
I ain't gonna skip nothing.
Anybody's willing to
3 minutes. It's at the
run
end.
an intercept account for Jeff? No, you don't have to.
48 seconds
I know you're focused on Lisa. Okay, got you. I see it. I'm not going to say your name in case they're listening. Just send me an email.
They do it for Lisa as well.
His Cash App is Jeff Gainey 10. I'm going to put it in the comments in case anybody hasn't reported it yet. Wait. Somebody said, is there any intercept account?
TOS.
Right, that's the TOS. And you know that.
Oh, they're in here. We're going to get them blocked.
They're going to make a Cash App account to take Jeff's money to intercept it. Yup, sure are.
He's the most you watch.
Look further up.
TOS.
Right.
Man, I ain't really funny. Now stop coming in with that and just listen. Wait till it's over to say your comment.
We're going to get them blocked.
They're going to make a Cash App account to take Jeff's money to intercept it. Yup, sure are.
Take Jeff's money.
Look further up. To take his money, we want to return the money to his victims.
Liars.
That's what we want to do.
I'm sitting here making hundreds of dollars an hour just by doing this.
You heard
that?
They ain't giving no money back. He making hundreds.
Yeah, this one's a fake one. They took my picture and they put
The fuck? He making $100 an hour. He ain't being sarcastic. Get out of here. You gonna hear at the end why he ain't being sarcastic.
Explain it in the comments.
Stop playing with me.
Come on, Jeff. Let me in the box, Jeff.
Stop playing with me.
they use my old
Yeah, I'm so miserable too.
Stop
right?
playing with me. Don't play in my face.
17.
Don't even play on my face.
Yep, they're hating because we're trying to stop them. That's right.
Disrespectful dude.
His cash up, I'm putting it in the comments.
Lindsay Renee said let tattoo in the box.
Here it
And they
comes.
blocked it.
Listen.
Tattoos, you're not getting in the box. But the funny thing is all of you girls over there want me in your box. That's the funny thing.
They're mass reporting his cash app, so everyone go mass report her account. Oh, screenshot that. Screenshot that.
You can mass report all you want, but we are on a monetized account at TikTok.
Oh, screenshot that. Screenshot that.
You got it.
Mass report all you want, but we are on a monetized account that TikTok monitors. So you.
Oh, screenshot that. Screenshot that.
Yes, this is Scam Slam. The topic today, once again, is Scam Slam, but Intercept Cash App version. I told you it'd be a surprise. I didn't expect me to cover the same person twice in 2 days, huh? So, I've seen some questions. What are Intercept Cash Apps? Let's have the expert at Intercept Cash Apps explain what Intercept Cash Apps are. Let me put Do Not Disturb on this thing because it is getting a lot of text messages right now.
Do not report these. These are intercept accounts.
Yeah, she did this to Lisa.
All those intercept accounts.
Jeff.
How beautiful.
Well, we're going to show them.
The Scamming Claus did it to
Yeah,
Sean.
we're going to show them because we don't want them to get reported. They're very close to the others in name. So that shows you how it's done. No, I didn't see that ladybug. That's kind of... Yeah, so do not report these.
Well, that is how they do it. Let's listen to the audio close-up.
These are intercept accounts.
Hey, Breezy.
Look at all those intercept accounts. How beautiful.
Well, we're going to show them. Yeah, we're going to show them because we don't want them to get reported. They're very close to the others in name. So that shows you how it's done.
Now, I probably didn't have an Intercept Cash App accounts, and I've talked to a few people that have had Intercept Cash App accounts, and they have shown me that they've refunded 100% because they thought they were doing it for a good cause. But there are others that kept the money, including Scam Slam and OG Breezy B. How do I know OG Breezy B did it?
In the comments, be kind to everyone says scam your page is all about bullying.
Oh, it's all about bullying, really? I thought it was all about stopping scammers, but,
That's pretty funny. That's funny considering that she's got hundreds of emails thanking her.
yeah.
Really do. Breezy has something to say. Welcome in, Breezy.
Hi, I just emailed you an email for an intercept I got. It is very important because it came in this live, and this next email I sent you has messages with the person, text messages, because you'll see from the intercept why it's text messages. And yeah, you might want to read those messages.
Okay.
Because it is what we were just talking about.
Awesome. I will bring it up in just a second because I actually have another message that is already kind of...
Don't worry, Polly. We talked about that. You talked about that with a lot of people. OG Breezy B and Scam Slim should probably release all their emails to each other. It's okay, Polly. At least you believed in what you were doing, and you thought it was the right thing. And you didn't participate in the cash apps, and you didn't participate in, a lot of the back end stuff. I've got the Discords to prove it too. So the intercept cash apps, this is what they would do. Scam Slam and her server would make them. As you've seen 4 on Scam Slam's phone, she can say she didn't make any all she wants. She can say that she didn't advocate for people to do them, but we just seen her pick somebody out of the audience. I know who that somebody was. I've already talked to them. They've already shown me the whole cash app. Screen recorded everything, front to back. 100% of the stuff that was intercepted was sent back. There's a reason why they never showed receipts. Breezy B only posted a few on her page. Yeah, Irene, but she's good. Right, Scam Slim never does anything. Just ask her. She'll tell you. They make the cash apps, and then they trigger the person, be it Lisa. And I use Lisa as the example. Does anybody remember when Lisa would get a cash app? Someone would send it, and she'd be like, I didn't get anything. And then everybody would be like, oh, she's lying, and then rile her up. Well, the person actually sent the cash app, but Lisa actually didn't get it. So Lisa also thought that the people were gaslighting her because it went to an intercept cash app account. Don't let who... Wait, what's going on with Polly? Yeah, don't associate Polly with him. You'll hear her voice on a couple of these clips. But if you got a problem with Polly, let it be for something other than what Scam and Tattoos did or what other people did. Polly has moved forward from that. I'm not going to explain how to do it because I'm not Scam Slam. If you want to know how to do it, ask her. I'm pretty sure she charges a percentage of what you intercept. Right. If you have a problem with Polly, make sure it's for what she did, not what other people did. But you're allowed to have a problem with anybody you want. This is a space where we coexist, though. But we know this. Or at least most of us know this. Anyways, they would make accounts in that Discord. They would coordinate accounts with Lisa's husband that passed away, and go into her live, and then trigger her. She would freak out a little bit. Well, who won it? You've got dead relatives coming in on accounts, and they would spam the intercept cash apps in the chat for people who were just trying to send Lisa money so she'd get off TikTok. And it would go to the intercept accounts. I have the whole Discord. They did this a lot. They did it with Jeff, Sean, scamming positive with him. A lot of people did it. You'll hear in this next clip how many people Scam Slam said was doing it.
To have one person.
Well, when you hear that, this was our issue. You're telling that you've got people out here making them now that probably ain't even associated with you because you promoted it, that are keeping the money and not sending it back. Do you not see the issue?
No, other people were already doing that.
Let's try something different. Let's try something different.
Ones that were that these were just 2 accounts, 2 people that we were tracking and returning the money.
Okay, you have 800, 900 people in your live, and you told that to your live. So you had rogue people going. Everybody was popping off. So it got out of control. Is what I'm saying.
People were already doing that. Like,
okay, so
all that,
try something.
I was only having 2 people do it. 2 people. That was it.
So
anybody else who did that on their own, they were already doing that before.
You know how many people? You know how many
and it's
people?
Not just Lisa.
You know how many people are saying they're being attacked and bullied and stalked by people who are doing?
She says 2 people. So let's, this is all from Scam Slam server, by the way. Here's one person. Whoever Mandajo is, just intercepted 3 cash apps on Lisa. The top one intercepted 1 on Lisa and 1 on another Lisa. There's another cash app intercept. They're telling each other how to do it. So it's spreading the server pretty good. I've got all of that, even though a lot of people deleted it once we started checking it for being wrong. There was a lot of people, and that Nikki was big on that. Skittles was big on that. She doesn't count anymore because she went and sucked her fucking tit for fucking hate bonding with me. So she doesn't matter anymore. So everything Skittles said, you might as well just chalk that up to her just wanting attention, because once she started crying, she never stopped. Hey, Deb, if this goes down, do you mind going live so I can finish this up? Sometimes I think I should watch my mouth. So, when someone who doesn't care, why don't you take your own name's advice? And Tech was big on checking it too. There's a lot of people who was checking them on it. Didn't stop them at all. Nope, got a warning. They're reporting because Scam Slam doesn't like to be, to have the truth told on her. Surprise. Let's play another part of that.
Cash apps.
No one gave us permission to anything. We got the idea to do it from the video she posted.
Who's we?
We all watched her video together on my live stream.
So more than just one person.
I mean, we watched her video.
Like Tech said, it makes sense when there's more than. When Tech just said, it makes sense that there's 8 accounts that pull up under one account that you enter.
But that happens if you put in my name too. This is what I'm saying. And those are legit accounts.
So Jess did admit to making an intercept account, but Jess also made 2, 10-minute videos. I think they could have been 5-minute videos. 2 very long videos for TikTok, showing every single detail and every single transaction and every single one that got sent back, all the history showing how much money came in versus how much money got refunded, and she refunded 100% of what she got.
Absolutely.
Now, the other people,
and we have showed that on our live stream as well.
The other people that Scam Slam has advocated to do this has not.
Yes, they have. We've shown them on live stream.
It's
two people. It's two people, and we've shown them on live stream. Yes, we have.
There's an awful lot of people that don't watch your live streams because they don't want to watch Lisa, and that's all you do.
It's became a sick obsession with you. It's a sick obsession.
Two people, huh? I won't release the names now, but there's 28 people who have not contacted me at all about Intercept Cash Apps from that Discord. So if you participated in the Intercept Cash Apps in Discord, please contact me if you haven't already, and show me where you've refunded it. I would appreciate that. That way I don't have to put your name out there for no reason. If you don't see this, which you might not see it, and I do put your name out there for no reason, don't worry. I'll update it, and I'll retract your name off the list publicly with no issue at all. Right, Rim? I never did either. You were one of the people that was against it, Rim. Now, MJ's talking about me. What's MJ saying? Does MJ want me over there so MJ can talk over me and interrupt me and drop me? Now, Breezy B did post receipts from Cash App. $1, $2. That's the same $2. $3. Another $1. $5. $15. Another $5. And $20. Now, she said this was all of them. This wasn't all of them. She did not get under 10 intercepts. When random people in that Discord were getting 3, 4, 5 at a time, and OG Breezy D was doing it constantly. Every single time Jeff and Lisa were on, she had that Cash App up in that chat. Her pocket, Scam's pocket, anyone else's pocket that intercepted that money from Lisa and Jeff and Sean. I'll tell you who didn't. Polly was broke. I'll tell you who didn't. Everybody here. Here is Tattoos and Cadillacs explaining how this all works.
And we present it as evidence, and we can prove it without a shadow of a doubt that it was, then yes.
They lied a lot too. Don't mind them.
Ounce that she's getting.
Somebody has to come forward and say that they were scammed out of or bilked out of a large amount of money at one time.
Yeah, and these are small amounts that she's getting.
I'm telling you, this is a calculated, methodical effort on their end.
Right.
And they're pushing it harder because they know it's coming to a close, so they're getting every penny they can.
Yeah, I agree.
After what we got yesterday, oh my! Zip it up, Bob. Zip it up, man. Zip it up, Jack. Zip it up, man. Zip it up, Steve.
I have a intercept that I can show you too. It was canceled. So it is possible that this person sent it and then canceled on purpose, just to kind of mess with Lisa or something. I'm not 100% sure, but it was received by the intercept account, or maybe they realized that they sent it to the wrong account. Can somebody explain what an intercept account is in the meantime while I do this?
Sure. An intercept account is an account that is created that looks like the account of the people that Lisa is using to receive money. And what's happening is these people are not catching on, and the new people are confused, and they're sending it to the intercept account. The intercept account is reciprocating that money back to the person who sent it with a message to please not give money to Lisa. And we present it as evidence, and we can prove it without a shadow of it.
That money's not going back to the people the vast majority of the time. Maybe the small transactions here and there, $1, $2, $5, maybe the occasional $20 like OG Breezy B, because she knew she was doing a lot, so she had to have some bigger transactions go back. You only got that many $1 transactions, Breezy B. It doesn't add up to the amount of receipts I've got of people that sent money to your 3 Cash Apps, Breezy B. When you are anti-scam and you are sitting there saying, "Oh, we're good people, we're honest people, we're doing this to get people clean and stop the money flow or money train," whatever they called it, and you're stealing their money, who's the actual bad guy? Because if Lisa goes online and says, "Hey, I need money," well, it doesn't matter if she's buying something to eat or if she's buying crack with it. The people that send it willingly to Lisa. When you put yourself in there with an intercept Cash App, you have now taken money from this person and stolen it, whether you send it back or not. Because they wanted it to go to Lisa, but it went to you. Yep, that's right, DJ. How would you feel if you went to go send somebody like $10 because you felt bad for them, and then it went to somebody like ScamSlam? That would be wild as fuck, wouldn't it? That's why they make such a big deal about giving money to Lisa so nobody would talk. That's why you'd get like 30 people being like just harassing you whenever you sent Lisa a rose or something. Because, giving Lisa money isn't the end of the world for Lisa, but it's the end of the scam for all those people that message you. Because you better not say you're giving Lisa any money, because then people might talk and start putting together exactly what Cash App it got sent to. And many people will see it got sent to the wrong one. Hey, Lotso. It makes sense now, doesn't it? Happy birthday, Nikki. And I still like Lisa Richards. I'll never not like Lisa Richards. I think Lisa Richards got done wrong by ScamSlam. When ScamSlam brought her children into a Discord, minor children, Jace, Cole, and the adult daughter, Abby, and gaslit them and told them their mother was bad. had somebody who lived in their same town threaten them with violence and SA to get videos and pictures of their mother, Lisa Richards, for Scam Slam to use on her live for content. Even after Jace got taken away, because I guess that was the goal. What a goal, everybody. What a disgusting goal. It would stop, but it didn't. Scam Slam got in contact with the New Guardians. Jason continued to shit on Lisa by posting her past due electric bill and covering her eviction in the most disgusting way. Wait, what is MJ still doing in this? Tell MJ to come over here. Or to stream me. Like, it's that simple. Because the last time I went over there, I got cut off, I got talked over, and I got dropped. And I didn't get to get any of my side out. Because MJ already had it from OG, right? I'm not surprised that OG's lying. Okay, we can take a little break here, a little intermission, and we'll point the finger at OG. Can somebody tell MJ to stream? Because everybody needs to hear what I'm about to say. And if they miss it, they miss it. Then they support exactly what I'm about to say. I was not going to save this for another day. It was going to happen on this live anyways. I was going to put it out there. Can anybody let me know when MJ starts streaming? I'll give MJ like a couple minutes to start streaming. Because it is important for them, even though I would go over there and say if MJ would just interrupt me and talk over me. Lots of stuff, we covered a little bit of Pastor Petty. Yeah, you were in Petty's box. Petty likes to talk a lot of shit about me. I don't blame him. I talk an awful lot about his child abuse conviction, his dishonorable discharge from the military, and the fact that he starved his dog to death. And there's paperwork to show all of that. That's probably why he doesn't like me. I know you were in Petty's box and Petty mentioned me, like, don't go to that Florida man or whatever. because Petty wants the attention. I don't want the attention. I just want to see who's right and what the situation is. A lot of stuff I don't even get into. I like to watch the drama too. Everybody knows my dirt. My dirt ain't got nothing to do with kids. My dirt ain't got nothing to do with animal cruelty. My dirt ain't got nothing to do with military shenanigans that get you dishonorably discharged. So yeah. Yes, Deb. If anybody equates anything to something that happened to a child, well, that's your opinion.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Deb, how are you?
I'm fine. I have been rewatching some of the lives, just try to get more understanding. The one thing I do want to say is, Mallory, you tell people to watch your live on YouTube. Maybe you need to rewatch it because that little O is still there. That's all.
It's still there on her YouTube.
Yeah,
I wonder how I managed to edit that one.
I have no idea. I would love to learn how you did that.
Who said I was covering AK? Who even is AK?
Who's AK?
Blame it on AK? What did she do?
Also, they always say get both sides, but we don't see nothing from the other side. It's all hearsay. It's all what they say. They're not showing nothing. So
Yeah,
that confuses me.
like OT Mallory and them, yeah, they're not showing anything.
And not even OG. I mean, it's just
Hey,
weird.
Donkey, you in a box, right? Nope, you don't. 1 second.
And I do
I
have a question. Go
Yeah, what's
ahead.
up?
I do have a question about that receipt.
Yes.
It says 30,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if this was planned for a wedding, but yet didn't Farah say her mom was paying for she would pay for it all?
Well, the invoice didn't even come up. And if they really had all of the text messages, they would see that when the invoice came up between OG and Farah was like, why does it say $30,000?
Right. I don't know. It's just all weird to me.
It is.
Hey, real quick,
Hey, what's up?
I'm at work. Can I have a big box?
Yes.
Let's see here. Hold on. Scam, I know you motherfucking lying.
Oh my God.
That's what I said.
Hey, MJ, you have somebody who's a pedophile sympathizer over in your chat, Scam Slam 412. That was last night that I showed that. They defended T's husband, Scammy Claus, pretty relentlessly. They also defended Chuck, which was last night's little expose. Known liar. But like someone said in the chat earlier, just ask Scam Slam yourself. She'll tell you she didn't do anything. I don't know about any video that anybody released. So with this whole whoever AK is, I'm not going to talk about anybody until I talk to everybody. I'm not going to jump in any which way. I'm not going to automatically take one side without reaching out to AK. And it's your choice. If you want me to talk about it, then I'm going to have to talk to AK first. And I'm going to have to see receipts from y'all. Like receipts. I'm very thorough with it. I won't speak on something until I have everybody's whatever. And I may not even speak on it once I get everybody's whatever, because if it's just messy as fuck, I don't need to add my mess to it. And I don't know anything about AK to really say anything. So that's as transparent as I can be. I was interested in hearing it. Still am interested in hearing it. Because everything I got going on is just boring. I got Mallory shoving her face with Parmesan cheese, spitting out crumbs of OG, whatever. I don't even know what she's saying. Something about, I edited an email that she posted on YouTube. Wild as fuck. I don't even know what's going on there. Well, hey, trying to extort $12,000 is not successfully stealing $12,000 like OG did to Farah.
I actually misspoke. It was actually the screenshot Mallory showed on her live,
Oh,
not the
yes.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah. She won't. I didn't think she did upload that. She won't upload that live because she's not going to be able to explain how the edited screenshot is on her live that she showed.
Sorry, I had to just fix what I said. I misspoke. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm OG boss lady, the loyalty person. Yeah. Ran her card without her permission 18 times. Is MJ streaming yet? Hey, Spoke.
Hey, so yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how you edited it from Stream Recorder also. She did say, however, I think today in a live that um she showed her laptop twice. Do you not recall me accidentally going on and when I was showing it on your live the other day, I accidentally went to the wrong receipt?
Yes, the wrong receipt.
First.
That was a completely different
Right.
number. Yeah.
Yeah, completely different numbers, but she swears she showed it twice in this. She did not. It was two different receipts. You guys can go back and look at Florida Man's live. I'm sure Drama Talk. She's been picking up my slack for the past week. She probably has his where I did all that stuff has Florida Man's live posted. You can go back and check that. But I made that mistake at first, so it was two different receipts. You guys can see for yourself. Just
Yep.
wanted to bring that out.
And there
And
was
by
no.
the way, FYI, Papa Explain is doing great. He's recovering nicely. He's just very tired. I'm putting that out there for everybody to know.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm heading out. Got to get him
Love
some medicine
you.
and get him laid down. Love you too, Deb.
I appreciate it, Spoke. All right, is MJ streaming yet? Because I'm going to put the shit out there about OG. It is going to be on Drama Talk, Mallory 12, 24, 25. Yeah, because anytime anybody's anti-me, Scam Slam goes over there. And that's the path that MJ is currently going on, is the same path as everybody else. Picking up all the people that got exposed for doing fuck shit and their friends, and they just can't get over the fact that they were wrong, and they want to get their get back. So they go to everybody to get their get back.
It's the hate bonding.
It's the hate group, yep. The initiation started for you, MJ. They'll love you until they can't use you anymore. Wait, I was spreading my opinion chaos theory. What was that? An opinion is no longer an opinion when it's based on facts. Well, let's chaos theory since you're over here. Let's put some stuff up. Hopefully MJ is streaming. If MJ isn't streaming, then MJ doesn't want to know the truth, and that's the thing.
Maybe Tara. Maybe that person should just get in a box. You can
Maybe
see
MJ.
it better.
So OG claimed to have a biracial child that she adopted. Who knows that? Yeah, MJ's not streaming because MJ doesn't want herself and her people to know the truth. And that's one thing that you have to look at is the small things. You're not willing to hear the other side, but you're a truth teller, right, Mallory Jr.? You avoid it because, well, if anything conflicts with your narrative that you want to put out there because you were wrong and you can't be wrong, right? You're going to avoid it. So, don't worry about chaos theory, Farrah. The fact that MJ is not willing to take the other side's information because, well, I got talked over, interrupted, and dropped without even getting to explain anything. And they're not streaming now because, well, who cares what the truth is, right, MJ? Oh, where's this adopted child of OG's? Hey, Taylor, relax. Anybody else know where this adopted child is? We all remember OG running around saying she can't be racist because she has a adopted biracial child. You got blocked. I'll send it to you, Lighthouse. I want to play a small clip for you. And I mean, it's a small clip. It's probably like 4 seconds. It's slowed down too. So we can all hear it just well.
As a biracial mom,
She runs around the app claiming to be a biracial mom. Every argument she has that includes any kind of, racially sensitive material, she always brings up that she adopted a biracial child. There's been times where she said she's adopted a biracial teen. She's put different labels on it. When you go to adopt a child or a teen, you have to go through a lengthy court process. You have to get verified. You have to, have a squeaky clean pass, and you have to meet so many standards that, well, when you adopt a child legally, you can then say you've adopted a child. But when you point at somebody and say, well, it's an adult and I can twist that as an argument on TikTok to make myself look better, you fucked up a little bit. OG did not adopt a biracial child. OG did not adopt a biracial teen. OG just looked at an adult and went to TikTok and said, I adopted a biracial child. It's an adult. If her 2 children have adult friends, I'm not sure what her underage daughters are doing with OG willingly allowing them to hang out with an adult like that. First off. So, no, I don't think they're the children's friend. She did it on purpose. When you claim to have an adopted child, an adopted biracial child, then you change the story from a child to a teen. And when it turns out to be an unrelated adult completely, it's not any kind of misunderstanding at all. It's not a minor exaggeration either. It's OG weaponizing race. She's weaponizing adoption. And she's using parenthood to deflect any sort of accountability and to attack others. Adoption is not any kind of casual label. When people adopt children, it is a legal, emotional, and lifelong responsibility. When OG comes on here and falsely claims that she adopted a child, when no adoption ever occurred, excuse me, Mother Moon, what? Can you send me a clip of that? Oh, yes. Mallory, OG did do that. Yes, I'll cover that too, right after this. OG is appropriating a role that carries real meaning, and she's adding no real meaning to it. She is weaponizing the role of adopted parent. Adopted, and she's weaponizing race by putting biracial into her sentence. She's going to shift her story because questions are now going to come up. But the clips are out there. And I've got most of them. Watch her narrative change to, oh, well, it's an adult, but they had a rough upbringing, and I feed them. No. You did not go to court, and you did not legally adopt anybody. You need to stop weaponizing adoption. You need to stop weaponizing race by saying it's a biracial child. When you say child, you know what people think. People think child, not 20-some-odd-year-old adult. When you say teen, you know what people think. They think teenager, not no 20-some-odd-year-old adult. But your best friend isn't coming on TikTok saying they adopted you and then fueling it and charging it with race and using it in arguments about race and using it to attack people. When you use an argument like that to prove that you yourself cannot be racist, it's fake. We all know that's bullshit. For anybody who didn't know, racism is not erased by your proximity to that race. Whether the connection is real or imagined, as OG's not adopted son. History and research has consistently shown that people can maintain relationships and live alongside or even raise people of different races while still expressing racist beliefs or engaging in harmful behavior. That's research that you can do on Google. It's something to look into. So for everybody tokenizing like OG, proximity to a different race does not erase racism towards it. When you're invoking a alleged child to shut down criticism, to avoid accountability, you should probably be addressing the concerns that you're faced with. You should definitely address the concerns that are going to come up after everybody now knows that you never adopted a child. It is a 20-some-odd-year-old adult that you never went through the legal process with. You have called them a child, you have called them a teen, and you have used them in arguments to shut down and prove that you were not racist, OG. The harm that it caused and still causes is great. OG is making a mockery out of adoption to weaponize it on TikTok. Making a mockery out of adopting a biracial child to weaponize it on TikTok. Why does she add biracial into it? When I've never in my life heard a parent of an adopted child constantly refer to them as their adopted child. I've never heard people constantly refer to them as their adopted biracial child or whatever race they may be. Adopted parents say, that's my child, because it is. That's one of the responsibilities of adopting a child. That child is not yours, and you fully accept it as yours, and you don't constantly remind that child that it is adopted or what race it is. Me too, Trouble. Speaking of that, I was adopted, and I called my grandmother my mother. I didn't know any different. And when I found out, well, that didn't make no difference. I still called her my mother. So, OG, why are you making a mockery of adoption and fueling it with race? Why are you tokenizing a race? To attack people on TikTok and to shut down arguments of you being racist. MJ's calling me into a box to what, admit I'm wrong? No, because I'm not wrong. MJ never heard my side. MJ interrupted me, and MJ wanted to talk over me and be loud and drop me before I could say anything. For MJ to want to rush to such a conclusion without even hearing what I have to say or seeing what I have to show, that shows me that they're trying to just be like, oh, look guys, we win. I've seen fuck all the proof. I've seen one screenshot from OG and one fake screenshot of an email from Mallory. Well, two, thanks to Spilled, who showed the other one accidentally. The one that Mallory is trying to defend with now. Whoops. I'm not like accidentally seeing receipts that disprove your claims before you even claim it, Mallory. So until MJ wants to come take a box, shut the fuck up and listen and hear my side, I ain't got nothing to say. MJ can keep fighting for that racist OG, the one that weaponizes adoption, the one that charges it with race, the one that's tokenizing an entire race to prove that she's not racist, which shows me that every race argument that she has been accused of, that she has used that to claim that she is not racist, she didn't win those. So, back to this. I didn't hear no voice recordings. That's a good point, investigator. Send me a list of the people that use the N-word and OJ's and MJ's camp. I'll call it out because, hey, MJ, you don't You don't condone that, right? I even raised it up Ted Virgo, or changed the box layout. Right, Snark. She fights for the truth or the ability to rub somebody's nose in it. You can't rub my nose in your narrative because you can't call your narrative truth until you hear my side. I'll check it right after the fake adopted child that OG has. When OG does that, she is presenting herself as morally untouchable based on a lie. Then she uses that position to attack people, to discredit people, and to harass people. OG is very manipulative when she does that. Who's going to question her adoption? Who's going to question, her child at all? Because anybody with real morals don't talk about her children, and none of us did until now. Until I scoured all of their Facebooks and seen no trace of this adopted biracial child. She has reframed legitimate criticism as bigotry and turned serious conversations about racism into performance and spectacle. Her behavior also causes real problems for adoptees and biracial people. She's treating the biracial identity as a defensive talking point, and it's reducing real human experiences to nothing but props. Adoptions, particularly across racial lines, involves complex issues of identity, belonging, and responsibility. When she's lying about such a role, it trivializes those realities and exploits identities that are not one's own. OG will think time will heal this. But when the truth finally comes out that there was no adoption, there was no child, that child was no teen, that child was an unrelated adult, the damage she caused does not vanish. She has broken the trust of so many people with that lie alone. The credibility of every argument she has been in has now been wiped away. Because that defense has been proven to be a lie. Nor should it have been a defense to begin with. Anybody who refuses to acknowledge that reality is adding to the harm. For any reason you refuse to acknowledge the reality that it is harmful to claim to have an adopted biracial child and weaponize it on TikTok. I mean, that just sounds wrong. She actually did it. And we've all seen her do it many times. She started many speeches off with, "My adopted biracial child." Hey, Lotsa, did you mean to get a box?
I was just curious what was going on and stuff. Like, I got your message yesterday, but obviously I was a little preoccupied with AK on the phone with my job.
Yeah, I asked Phil Mann what's going on.
So it was just about, today it seems like it's...
Hey, but I got to talk to you privately about it because I can't have you film me in live. I don't want to spread anything that, I don't want to come off as I'm taking a side. I have to talk to AK. I've got to talk to you. I've got to talk to everybody before I even.
Well, I was just about to tell you, I think things are like leveling out now.
That's
So
good.
I don't really know. Like, I don't know who the pastor guy is. I don't know who you are. I just was in his box because I saw that there was beef with those two, and I was like, well, let me tell you what else she did. You know, kind of that kind of thing.
Well, that's hate bonding. Okay. The enemy of my enemy is not always your friend. Hardly ever is the enemy of your enemy your friend. Me and Petty, I don't like him. We beef because he beat his child and put a false jacket on him, tried to get out of the charge by saying his child touched his younger son. Did not work. He did get convicted of it, and he is still on probation after serving his jail time, and he starved his dog to death that belonged to his son. Before that, in 2011, he was dishonorably discharged from the military.
Oh my.
Yeah, you can look me up too, Michael Kenny.
I don't want to look nobody up. I got inboxes because I shared this live out, and then I started getting inboxes, and then I got inboxes about Pastor too, and I'm like, geez, everybody's like against everybody.
That's because I tell on them, but I also tell on myself too.
The Lisa Richards stuff is intriguing. Are you a Lisa Richards fan?
Yes, I like Lisa.
I don't have no hate. I did send her money.
I've never sent her money. I've always been encouraging towards her. But she deserved better than what the internet gave her, and it happens to other people too. It happened to Jenna Stronger. The vast majority of the stuff out there about her is a lie. It happened to Abby. It happened to quite a few people.
You want to know what happened when I sent Lisa money?
You get 40 messages.
She sent me a message back asking for more.
Hey, crack ain't cheap.
She said, I just need $5 for my hoagie.
No, but we know what it's for. You know what it's for.
I did not send the $5. I declined it.
She is an opportunist. Like, hey, but you know what? You can't knock the hustle. It's safer for Lisa Richards to ask for money on the internet than it is to be out there in the street asking for money.
Well, that's the truth because I live in Pittsburgh and I know.
So yeah, when you're out there on the street asking for money, it's very dangerous. And I would rather see Lisa safely get her money than to have to deal with any of that out there. Scams.
Yeah, but does she gotta scream and shit? Like she be screaming, like yelling at people for giving her money.
That's who Lisa is. You know, she's very like she can tell you off for sure. But I like Lisa. I feel like I get along with Lisa.
Yeah, she don't bother me.
No, I didn't. I said crack is cheap. It's a Lisa comment.
Potato, I ain't sending you shit.
Hold on. Let me get the comment real quick. It's funny as shit.
No, I'm just joking with Potato. No, I think the drama on my end is kind of leveling out. Everybody's starting to find out what's actually happening, so we're just gonna keep it at bay for right now. Her old neighbor. I'll send you $1, Potato.
So yeah, that's why I don't jump in anything, because if by the time I get to it, it's already leveling down. There's no use in me talking about it. But I do on every issue. I got to talk to everybody, and I think that's fair.
Well, I will say that I didn't like that I was in the live talking about this shit, and then he let somebody that has beef with me, he let her in the box, and she just started rambling off all this shit. It's like, you didn't talk to nobody privately, you didn't investigate anything, you're just like letting this up.
Well, if
wait,
AK
why'd you block Board Girls Club?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't. My mods did.
Oh, why? She's nice. She's from my side.
If you had a good reason to block her, leave her blocked. But if you didn't have a good reason to block her, just unblock her. My mods don't listen to me. They get badged and they do the thing.
Your mods don't listen to you.
Well, they get the badge because they can block whoever they want that they don't feel comfortable around. Me, I just say we all can coexist, and there's main people that they know not to block when I'm talking to them. But yeah, no, we're all a bunch of what are we now? Pathetic, psychopathic.
Oh wait, I'm not even reading now. Hold on a second. Where is it? Who's Scam Slam?
Scam Slam's the one that did the Intercept Cash apps. Scam Slam's also the one that put Lisa Richards' minor children and adult daughter Abby into a Discord and let them be threatened with violence and SA from somebody who lived in Pittsburgh as well, to get videos and pictures of her mother and their home life so she could put it on her live for content. She is also the person that defends pedophiles relentlessly. Chuck in her Discord, T's husband, which one of the worst things I've ever read in my life. Her own stepson, along with Scanning Claus, her best friend, who also defends the same people and does the same thing.
What up, Courtney?
Pickles, are you sure about that? I bet Lisa Richards is down there, but crack isn't cheap. She's funny.
Mm-mm-mm.
You got a sense of humor. I'm going to go get Scam Slam starting the vent. One moment, please.
Messy, messy, messy. I actually don't even know why I'm up here. I just was like, give me a box. And he was kind enough to give me a box. I'll sit in anybody's boxes.
Anybody's allowed up here. And that's the rule. Everybody's allowed to a box. So all the people I'm trashing, they could be taking a box, but they're not. MJ.
Sassy. Sorry.
But they're not.
Sassy. She lives in my state, and she's just like your local crackhead. And she goes online and asks for money. Wait, can I say that? She smacked her head. That's what I said. I love that name, TikTok compliance. Where's Vampy at? She'll love that name. Terms of service. Where'd he go? The freaking host? Where'd he go?
Oh, I'm finding the screenshot.
Oh. I'm like, don't leave me here. You don't know what I'm about to say. You seen Lisa 3 times? Wait, she's in the South Side now?
Wait, we don't talk about Lisa Hero like that.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was going to say that, Mary, I think she would actually laugh. She would laugh. Vampy would laugh about that. There's Vampy right there. Vampy, do you see that name, TikTok compliance? Oh, that's the best. All my friendly people followed me in here. I'm not going to ruin his live, y'all. I was just testing the waters. I think I'm exhausted from all the dramas. And I was a little annoyed with Pastor Petty today. He didn't want to continue the series. Like, why did you not want to continue the series? Why do you need a break? You're not going through it. You were having a grand old time yesterday. Why are you going to not have round 2?
Because Pastor Petty's fake.
I'm sure getting those vibes.
So here is where the Lisa's Fentman was started. There is Abby coming in first, Scam Slam coming in second, and it was Burrito Sketch under the account Minecraft God that made it under the instructions of ScamSlam. Also deleted it when ScamSlam told him to delete it when Scammy Clouds got doxxed in there. So I have the whole thing. I have Jace being in there. The kid that got taken from her, I have him being in there. I have Abby being in there.
Her own son?
I have Cole in there, the other underage son that she had. ScamSlam 100% had those minor children, and that Discord gaslit them and made them think that Lisa was a bad parent. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. She ain't deserving.
What's the chicken? Tell her about the chicken. What's the chicken?
Eddie put a chicken in his ass for a few $100 on a Chatterbait and got banned.
Wait, like a live chicken?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I wrote a song about it, yeah.
Wait, it's like a real chicken, not a rubber chicken?
A real chicken, yes.
Who saw this?
Me. I did.
You call PETA?
I'm pretty sure. I've been talking about it for a while. I'm sure a lot of people have done a lot of stuff. It pisses him off, though. He's got chicken filtered in his filtered words on his live.
How old was the chicken?
Old enough to go on his ass.
Like it was like a chicken, not a chicken nugget.
I made a video of a chicken pulling a chicken nugget anal beads out of his ass.
So, like, did he shove it in the hole, or he just put it on it?
No, and he then stood up. The chicken was kicking, and he projectile vomited across his room, and the chicken flew out. According to Petty himself, the chicken survived. I'll play the audio of Petty admitting it.
Wait! I didn't hear some of that. So he shoved it in the hole, and then he puked.
Yeah, and then it flew out. But I'll play you the audio of him admitting it.
Oh my god! I just got nauseous.
I know you said I had some stuff on me in the chat earlier, but that's why I'm so confident that it's not near as bad as Petty.
Nah, I just heard about some little threatening and stalking stuff. You know, some just light stuff. But they're sticking chickens in asses. That's whoo.
I told Petty I would slap him in the face, beat his kids, and burn his house down when he green screened my kids and their address. But the part that got cut out was, if anything happens to my kids from your wacky ass followers, I will, and I stand on that. Take mine, I'll take yours. Fair.
Quilted, I don't know. Pastor Petty be putting chickens in his ass. I'm definitely not going to get invited to the barbecue now.
States wanted to pay an American young man sticker up their hindquarters. There you go. Anything extra? Legs just a wiggling.
Ew!
Legs just a wiggling. Legs just a wiggling.
Oh!
Chicken survived.
Oh wait, there's more. Sorry.
Anything extra? Legs just a wiggling.
Sassy, no, it's a live chicken.
Legs just a wiggling.
Legs
just a wiggling. Chicken survived. Chicken survived. Chicken survived. I don't ask for nothing on this app. I don't ask for no money, no gifts, or nothing. I don't ask for nothing. I don't ask for nothing. I don't cross sell to
he did it on chat. Yes.
The next time I get over, when he goes live the next time, I'm going over there and I'm getting in the box and that's why he put a chicken in his ass.
He's watching right now. I believe you're already blocked.
Pastor Petty,
Why you be sticking a chicken in your asshole? I was in your box over there. I felt like I was kind of in your asshole now.
I did this scam time too. This is a trophy of mine. I banned her from a Discord. I love the fact that I did this. I'll be back with another picture about Petty. I love talking about Petty. The lighter stuff like the chicken. He also put a can of Pringles, the regular size Pringles, in his ass.
He can block me. I don't give a fuck. You be putting chickens in your ass? I don't want to go there.
A Pringles. The Pringles can is less like animal cruelty, more how. But like he's lucky because it didn't have a flared base. I did create a prototype of a Pringles can with a flared base though.
I don't want to go to your barbecue. I don't want to be in your box. I don't want nothing. Mm-mm. I'm good. I had to hear the part about dangling legs. That's it. Wait, what's with the Pringle can? Who did what? Why is everybody gotta shove shit up your ass? Like, of all things, all holes you have. Yeah, you can follow me. I just feel like the asshole is the most sensitive part of the body. I ain't gonna be in his box ever again. No. Just stop asking questions. I know. I'm hearing way too much. I was not prepared for this. Wait, is he an actual pastor? Is he actually a pastor? Because I really just want to know how a pastor be sticking animals in his ass and beating his kids. Like, I just want to know. What the fuck? No, then why is he be calling himself a pastor? He asks questions, Mary. What flavor Pringle?
He calls himself a pastor to manipulate people because he does all type of weird stuff. I'm staying on the chicken theme for the moment. Allegedly, what the chicken looks like.
Oh man.
He wrote a book. He did write a book. The book that he wrote.
How I clucked and stuffed it. Nuh-uh.
No, he didn't write this. He did write this book though. This is legitimately the book that he wrote. Do you notice anything wrong?
Wait, I think he spelled redemption wrong.
Yes.
Is he saying?
This is his road to redemption, and he published it with this cover. He also
Wait, I want to take a screenshot of his name. I gotta look a little bit more into Marquis Clay.
You don't even have to look into him. I have everything. Just let me know what you need. I know more about him than he does. I'd be talking about it, and he's sitting there like, damn, it's almost like he was there with me. But yeah, this is his road to redemption. He's been made fun of for this typo the whole time. And if you read this book, not recommended. It's a tough read, not because it's, intellectually stimulating. It's a tough read because of the typos, the misspellings, and the crazy amount of commas that he uses. He spells slime balls and slim balls every single time. SLIMBALLS. When he calls somebody a slim ball, I think he means slime ball. I don't know if slim ball is a term I'm not familiar with, but read it.
Well, I got some like personal beef with actually somebody in my life named Chicken, and now hearing about this story about a chicken, I can't even like think of that word right now.
I've got beef with fucking Spider.
You got beef with Spider-Man?
Yeah.
What the fuck Spider-Man do?
Petty dressed up as Spider-Man on Chatterbait too.
Oh my god.
Oh, he can actually stand. Okay, when he was talking about being disabled, I thought he didn't have legs or something.
Wait, who's talking about being disabled? Did Teddy say he was disabled?
Yeah, he said he was a disabled vet.
Oh, you're shitting me, right?
No, he said that yesterday. Somebody in the comments that listened to him said he was a disabled vet, right?
Did he say it, or did somebody in the comments?
No, he said.
He was dishonorably discharged from the military.
He said he was a disabled vet. He was talking about somebody, he did say it. We got to pull the live because he said disabled vet. Yeah, see, Nancy B.
He was dishonorably.
Who's Nancy B? That picture looks familiar.
He was dishonorably discharged in 2011. He loses all military status. He can't call himself.
Yes, see, I told you people will come through. He said it. He said he's a disabled vet, so I thought maybe he didn't have legs because I never seen him stand up.
Speaking of legs, he's got this battery operated butt plug so the legs keep kicking.
Wow, so I want to know how he's disabled veteran then. Maybe it's mental health.
He's not.
I don't want to make fun of that.
Well, he is not a veteran at all, actually.
No legs got me. He said it because AK said she was. Sorry, guys. I just see some random shit sometimes. I think it's funny, but some people might be offended. You don't want to know what's behind that. This world is wild.
This TikTok world is wild. One of his mods, Kendra, her boyfriend, has a mugshot out there for having sexual relations with a goat. She's the one that outed it on Petty's platform. Nobody looked at it.
Why is everybody fucking with animals? I just don't understand.
There's another one that mounted.
Did anybody tell you that animals and kids are off limits?
There's another one named Rivka that mounted a cat and called it her Pharaoh boy. She was wearing a thong when she did it. She posted it on TikTok.
Wow.
So it's not a fun side of the app. I leave while you still can.
Leave here while I still can?
The whole app, burn it.
The whole app. I did want to throw my phone in the fucking river today after some shit that went down today. I was like, somebody take my phone, throw this shit in the river.
Yep. It is it doesn't get better. It actually just gets worse from there. That's the funny part. But yeah, he was dishonorably discharged in 2011. He has 3 DD-214s. He shows 2 of them. One of them is uncharacteristic. One of them is honorable. But his third go around in the armed forces this time was dishonorable. He doesn't show that one.
Wow. Well, thanks for letting me up here. I don't want to take up any more of your live. I know you were talking about other shit before I came here and just like set everybody off track. And I am a little disappointed that I probably got blocked from Pastor Petty and all my new comment cousins. But when you stick chickens up your ass and you do other shit with involving kids, like, I don't give a fuck. Block me.
Well, you know what? It is too bad because you won't get to see him use his new and improved flared-based Springer can. He won't lose this.
You know, I'm good. I'm good.
He did really stick Pringles can in his ass, by the way. How?
Wait. Why did Teddy call us motherfuckers? Teddy called us motherfuckers.
That's his.
I'm not a motherfucker, okay? I'm not a motherfucker.
There's a lot with Petty.
Petty and Teddy can go hang out.
The flare is for safety, yes. But yeah, he's stuck an unflared one up his ass. Wild.
Wow. Crazy. Well, I'll follow y'all, and I'll probably see you around.
That works. I'm gonna get a hold of AK anyways. Now that I know that she's beefing with Petty, I'm gonna send her all this shit because I think it's funny.
All right, have fun with that.
All right. So let's talk about OG's road to redemption that she's not on. I didn't see any transgender child as well that she claims to have. All the stories that I have of OG telling me about her transgender child is, I think, I'm going to say fake. Based on the biracial child she lied about having. I also want to shed a little light on OG's credibility. I've acquired some audio clips of OG.
Seats I have on the thing she's done, by the way. She's done multiple in her attempts to try to write me down. So that's a receipt of somebody else saying something, not her. Do you want me to play the original fucking video where her husband drops the N-word 5 times and she doesn't give a shit? No, your fiance said almost the same thing. No, he didn't. He was caught off guard. I said, would you ever say the N-word? He said, I don't think so. Exactly. He didn't say the N-word. Because he probably knows you were live.
Whoops, that was about Megan. My bad. Here's OG.
Listen, Clark, to listen. Right now, that is a number one sign of that. Impedes seizures. Mexican homie's his name. So I'm gonna drop y'all. Yeah, CPS doesn't follow. Arguing with her. Serious fucking accusations to just make. Excuse me? Uh-huh. Go ahead, OG. Hold on a second. This is I'm so sorry. This is a very serious allegation. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait, she still has custody of her children, and if this were true, she wouldn't. This is a very serious fucking accusation to just make. I just sent Miss Homie the text that I got. Yeah, I just wanted to say that she said that the baby's hooked up to an EEG right now, which is what monitors the baby when it's going through withdrawal, to make sure that, the brain activity for seizures and stuff. She said that on her live right before she ended it. That's all I wanted to say to you, OG. Gotcha. Thank you, Nicole. Absolutely. When you say a very reliable source, is it someone close to the family? Yes. And we, True Talk, we don't put our information out there that is not credible. Well, True Talk, this right? Real quick, could that be why Truth, her mom, has possession of the other kids right now? I don't know. I just know that's a very fucking serious allegation to make against someone. It says, does this homie have your, phone number? It flat out says she's lying, the baby is... Look, I will not let information be put out on this platform. And everybody knows that. Yeah, we'll say allegedly. We're going to say allegedly anyways. We're going to say allegedly, but at the end of...
Daisy. The woman, she had somebody call CPS on, unless she called CPS on and then paid somebody to call the hospital and pretend to be the mother to try to get the baby checked out to OG. What was she going to do with that baby? She went all over this app telling people that baby was withdrawn. And then made a fake text thread. That was proven fake. To try to get her shamed off of this app. To me, that looks like she tried to steal her baby and silence her. I don't know why MJ is fucking with somebody who attempted to kidnap a whole ass child. Okay? Literally. But I'm going to finish this clip here.
Listen, Clark, listen. Right now, that is... It says, does Miss Homie have your phone number? It flat out says she's lying. The baby is.
Blank that part is
I will not let information be put out on this platform, and everybody knows that.
Yeah, we'll say allegedly.
Yeah, we're going to say allegedly anyways. We're going to say allegedly, but at the end of the day, if there's credible sources...
Work today?
If there's credible sources that are close to the family, I want to see what comes out of this whole situation. But...
And let me make this clear too, you guys. Let me just put this out there. When somebody says withdrawing, I think everybody always assumes rugs. It could be...
So drug results and all are negative.
Yeah, it could be... she showed negative results. So it could possibly be something that she's prescribed too, and the baby still has to withdraw from it.
Hold on, I have something to say to you. I have watched you today be on live streams, multiple live streams with a ton of people all day long talking about this woman. All day long. Now, respectfully, and I'm only saying it because I've been there. You're doing too much, baby.
Listen, this is not what I want to be doing. I got woke up to this shit.
This is too much. To make that accusation,
I'm just reading a text that was sent to me.
But you don't have to repeat everything. You don't have to say everything.
I sent it to Miss Homie because it's been being asked.
Yeah, so let me do this. Let me do this, everybody. Let's simmer down everything, please. Let me do this. I'm gonna look at my screenshots that were sent to my email. That way, look. But I want to see what is going to transpire out of this whole situation. If we see that the little ones are removed.
That was OG on Mexican Homie's Live. Mexican Homie did the proper thing and shut it down. Pretty much said OG wasn't a credible source by saying if there's information from a credible source that's close to the family, Mexican Homie did the right thing. And he minimized the damage that OG's careless behavior caused. That text message that she was talking about, she made it. She faked it. It was a text message that said the baby tested positive for meth. But during that, the mother sent in the negative drug screening for her and the baby. And you heard that, and you've seen how OG stuttered and wasn't prepared for that to happen. She claims she's a nurse, but her nurse's license expired in 2014. She never renewed it. I didn't hear about this until Daisy came up in my box and spoke on it, and I believe her because I told OG to be completely transparent with me about everything that she's done on this app, and that wasn't one thing that she even brought up one time. She brought up a different scenario that I believe is referring to that, but that was not the way she's explained it. It was a bold-faced lie, and OG admitted it was a lie. And look how confident she was delivering that lie. Did she raise money for the gas, or was she going to take custody of the baby illegally and then wave it around on TikTok saying, I got a new baby, we got to get money for me? What was she going to do? Was it for clout? If she would have told me that, I would never have spoken out for her on anything. Notice I didn't speak out on a few things like Gina. And the fact that I didn't speak out on Gina is why she threatened to, well, she claimed that Bougie and I pushed her to unalive herself back in May. Because I wouldn't speak out on Gina. Because it was just too messy of a situation for me. I needed more time to absorb it. But at the rate that it was going, it was just too messy for me. That's real life shit, open case, no idea what was going on, and I just don't feel like my commentary on something like an open case is necessary. Right? I had no idea about that. I wouldn't have fucked with her if I'd have known. I think that's why she never told me. Did she tell you that, MJ? You're fucking with an attempted kidnapper. Someone who paid somebody to call the hospital and pretend to be the child's mother to get it discharged to OG. Did you know that she weaponized race and tokenized her non-existent biracial child and used it in arguments? I don't think many people really realize how many things that fucks up. Did she do it with her alleged transgender child as well? The fact that she said she adopted a biracial child and weaponized that what she delivered as a fact on TikTok. It's not that there's a lot that goes into it. Google it for yourself. How many layers there are to adoption when it comes from the parent's side and from the child's side, and how many layers get added when it's a child of another race going to a family of a different race. There's a lot of layers there to unpack, and when you lie about stuff like that, it makes people in that position feel like they just ain't nothing, and that's not true. It's not a good thing to argue about. My bad, I misspoke. It's not a good thing to use as an argument point to attack somebody or to counter an argument. When someone says, hey, OG, you might be a little racist, and you say, oh, well, I adopted a biracial child, so I can't. That makes it a little worse. Are adopted biracial children only good for showing that the parent isn't racist? So I feel like that's the one thing that they're not used for. Having a biracial child or a child from another race does not show that you're not racist, OG. Now, that child being non-existent and that claim being racially charged, well, that might show you might be a little bit. It's a very manipulative statement. Just like when Hallie Not Berry said, my cat went through DV, and then my cat's 13 years old, and it started running around saying, my 13-year-old went through DV. Bitch, it's a fucking cat. How stupid do you think everybody is? So MJ can run her mouth and not even attempt to hear what I have to say about it. I'm not done saying what I have to say about it. As a matter of fact, I'll be back on at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm going to talk a hell of a lot more on that topic. So everybody absorb the fact that OG faked adopting a child. The whole process. The fact that it's not a child or a teen, that it's a completely unrelated adult. There's no evidence on a transgender child, which if I find out you don't have a transgender child, we have some fucking issues, OG. That go above the Farrah situation. Sorry, Farrah. But you have ran around this app countless times saying that your transgender child attempted. And all the nights you spent in the hospital with them and all that. I will gather all that. I will endlessly shame you. Request box.
I got something to say real quick.
What's up?
So after I got out of the box, I had to think, like, I just wanted to send, Pastor a little message. I put it on my post right now if you guys want to go read it real quick. Do you think he's going to respond?
No, he can't read.
Oh, how do you write a book?
Well, with the misspellings and the commas, it's obvious.
Well, I made a little posty post for him. So I was just basically saying, like, that I came over here, I got in your box, we were talking about a chicken, and I want to know what he did with the chicken afterwards. And now I can't even eat my dinner because I was going to have some chicken and pesto. Fuck that.
Yeah, Teddy isn't like a pushover, I will say. Like, he weaponizes his crowd of people. He really attracts some not so good people. So don't get in too deep, because you always got to respect your opposition, and with Petty's ability to manipulate people, I do respect that part about him, and know it's not exactly easy to go after Petty. So just be mindful about, yeah, he's got
Well,
a lot.
now I know why the chicken didn't cross the road, because it was stuck in a crack.
Right. But he does got a lot of stuff on him, but he's pretty good at deflecting and ignoring and just chuckling and just, trying to move past it. He doesn't get to, though.
Well, I'm not sure why he would come after me, because I'm not the one who stuck a chicken in my ass.
Well, he would say, well, I was on her side and fuck her and went over to Florida man.
Oh, I don't care about that shit.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Because you didn't put a disclaimer out there on your page saying, I enjoy putting chickens in my ass and beating kids. You didn't put that disclaimer out there, so you actually deceived me into coming into your box thinking it was a safe space, and you stick chickens in your ass, so.
Right. Well, that's why I tell people, because social media is a revolving door of people who may not know Petty, and I feel like I should let people know that he did beat his child, and he was convicted of it. He starved his dog to death because it was his child's dog, and I guess he hated that child so much, and was dishonorably discharged from
He
the
got me
military.
curious why he was sitting there with a wig. Like, why'd you have a wig so handy? Are you role playing with chickens?
No, he does these big skits. I actually don't mind those because I did contact one member of his family. I believe it was his uncle, and he told me that he stopped watching Petty because he did the stuff with the wigs, and I took it as being super homophobic, and I haven't used anything that person said about him because I won't participate in any type of homophobia at all, and I won't take any information from people that do. So on the wig side, yeah, go for it. Be creative, and don't listen to your family. Fuck them.
Well, because you didn't put finger licking. I can't believe you said that. Because you didn't put a disclaimer out there that you do stuff with chickens and kids. Like, I don't care what you got to say about me next, because who's gonna listen? Bunch of people that agree with you sticking a chicken in your ass, and those people I don't want to be around.
Starved his dog to death. You want to see a picture of the dog?
Not dead.
Alive, dead, or autopsy?
Alive.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Trigger warning, everybody. When I come back, if you don't want to see this, you might want to scroll.
I don't want to see the dog unalived.
No, I got a picture of it alive too.
I just want to see it alive. Then I can use my imagination.
You know, you got to have boundaries these days. And I'm not good with boundaries. So, like, now my boundary is I don't fuck with people that put chickens in their assholes. Okay? I'm proud of myself, too.
If you didn't beat this, I'm about to show the dog in like 10 seconds. So, serious trigger warning. It's a rough picture to look at. It's alive, don't worry, but it's still a rough picture to look at.
Well,
Scroll out.
Board Girls Club does want unblocked, and I would appreciate that. Lippy.
So,
Lippy.
5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a cute doggy. I almost can see it. It's so white.
But
Shit,
you
I
can
thought
also
I
see
was white.
it's a skeleton.
Oh my god, wait. That's why I can't see it.
Yep.
That's his dog.
That's his dog.
Oh no.
Look at
I'll
it.
never go back there again. Listen, actually, dogs and me are a sensitive subject on this app because I actually fucked with a girl, like, was friendly with a girl who beat her dog on live stream.
Well, that dog's no longer
I'm not
here.
even going to say her name. I'm not going to start no more drama. But she did, and we had beef about it, and I posted about it, and that shit went viral for a minute. That is crazy. I saw the bones sticking out. I don't want to see no more dog pictures. That's it. Oh, fucking God. Jesus, help us all. That's crazy. Yeah, let's change the subject. Let's what can I eat for dinner, y'all? Because chicken's not on the menu tonight. Oh, wait. What's happening? Teddy is not an extortionist. I'm sorry for joking. Oh, yeah, Teddy wasn't trying to extort me.
I gotta get the dog off there. My bad. Okay, it didn't show up. It may have showed up for y'all, but it didn't show up for me. But I'm gonna change the picture. This is what the dog looks like now.
Well, cheesesteak is good. Yeah, I'm not eating hot dogs and I'm not eating chicken. Wait, I'm blue. I was slit. Wait, what are you showing me?
What the dog looks like now, that's the box of ashes.
Oh, that's the urn.
I have way too much information.
When did this happen?
This happened in 2022. He's still on
And
probation.
when did the chicken situation happen?
Chicken situation happened 2018 when he was still on Chatterbait doing all that.
And when did beating his child happen?
2022. Actually, the dog resulted from the child because it was the child's dog. So after he beat the child, that he altered a Google Doc to get full custody of, by the way, after avoiding child support for 15 years, and then tried to take her for child support. He did that, falsely accused his son of touching his younger brother, which he did not, because the forensic report and the CPS and all that came back. There was no SA that day. No SA at all. So
that day.
Well, that day, because no SA at all that day, because I cannot say anything about that child prior.
What do you mean at all that day? That means there was some other days?
Well, I cannot say anything about that because I don't know that child. I'm speaking about that specific situation. I don't want to overstep and say that there was no SA at all, because if it did happen from someone else, people should believe the child. But that day, for that specific instance where Petty accused his child of touching his other child, there was none. And that's from CPS and the forensics report and all that. So Petty put his child through that, trying to get out of the charge that he was convicted of, and he's still on probation for it to this day.
My feelings on Spider-Man changed completely after seeing what I just saw in a Spider-Man costume.
You don't have to hate him as long as you know what you're doing with. You know, that's it.
Why couldn't you fucked up Iron Man or something? Why'd you gotta fuck up Spider-Man for me?
It was my profile picture for the longest time. But I'm about to end. I'm going to come back at 10 p.m.
All right,
Eastern
you have
time,
a good one.
And I'm going to unload the fuck out of all this Farrah and OG stuff. And we're really going to see if MJ's actually right. She's not. So if MJ wants to be in here to see my side, Farrah's side of things, MJ can. If not, Mallory Jr. can just sit over there and scream to her people that, she's all about the truth. When the truth is, you should have let me talk. I got everything, plus some. And you're supporting the lady who attempted to kidnap a child from a hospital. You're a little fucking weird. But I'll be back about 2 hours.